So number 5
Oh, yeah, it's on.
is on.
It's on.
It's
Yes,
on.
sir.
All right. Is there another microphone that we should be using?
I like this one.
This is good for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Y'all give it up for the Oracle. Praise God. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see.
I'm that wretch they sing about, the one that was eaten with the swine. The reason he left the 99, I'm the lost coin, man. I'm that guy. The one that started work late and got paid the same now. Y'all know what they say. Favor ain't fair, but it sure is good. But somehow I got on that Tony the Tiger. It's not just good, it's great. But see, I tricked you. This ain't entertainment, it's an invitation. I hand you the Twizzlers to remove the splinters from your eye before you try to dig up in mine. And the biggest challenge in my life is trying to handle my business before I dig up in yours. Causing plank wars, we trying to sword fight with the broken sticks poking out our eyelids. And that wood is part of the puzzle we call cross. We are caused the only sinless man to catch our loss and take our fall. But he left heaven to do it. But sometimes it's hard for me to unmount my high horse to help you back on yours. See, I spearheaded the thrust into his side when gushing blood and water brought forth life. Now I can boldly approach the throne of grace, the emerald rainbow, the sea of glass, where God cast all of our sin into the depths and then removes us as far as the east is from the west. But I can't forget, man, I still drip with the blood of the Lamb. It's never scabbed over or coagulated. God passed over so that we could make it. But ever since the Tower of Babel, we all been speaking a different language. You see, my mind thinks in English, but then it's filtered through culture, facial expression, the way I stand, eye contact, what kind of day you've had. If you're a female, what time of the month it is. Like, you hear me, but you don't hear me. Every person that you meet has a version of you living in their mind. You know me, but you don't know me. They say if you saw an identical version of yourself walking down the street, you wouldn't even recognize them because you've only ever seen yourself in 2 dimensions. I know me, but I don't know me. We look at ourselves in a mirror dimly, forgetting to do, not hear, only, boldly, trampling emotions, holding what I said over what you heard. We all hurt and have been burnt so bad, but her name was Virginia. The same as my little sister, but this one got caught up in a bombing in Kenya. When she spoke, it sounded like she was talking from the pit of her throat. And she didn't have a nose, but there were 2 holes where it would have been. And I can't imagine what she used to look like. But I can still see children and bandaged bodies doing their best to share a tricycle. The nurse said it was good for their motor skills. And I can still see the open windows giving flies open access to their open wounds. This is a national hospital. Like, how much do screens cost, for Pete's sake? We held hands and prayed. We get close, and it hurts, so we pull back. But longevity is directly tied to human contact. For some wounds to heal, the old flesh that connects to the gauze has to be ripped off and wrapped again, and then healed just a little bit, and ripped off and wrapped again. It hurts to get close, so we pull back. But longevity is directly tied to human contact. We blame people instead of heal. But that thing coming back up is making sure that we don't grow deformed. We got to be formless for God to reform us. Jesus was marred beyond human likeness, and his crown of thorn reminds us that he destroyed everything that could add, subtract, multiply, or divide us. He sweat blood. In the olive press of Gethsemane, he was letting go of the pumice, the last little bit of his life. And he took every one of the 39 stripes with me on his mind. He wanted me more than to save his own life. And no matter how far I go, I can always come back home. There's a place that waits for me. There's a cold seat that just needs a warm butt. And maybe it ain't much, but it's enough. Sometimes we have to sit still long enough for our souls to catch up. I saw a clothes hanger, soon to be stripped of its robe. It's the ones that's been forgiven the most, that love the most. Let ye without sin cast the first stone. And I saw the boy feeding an already fattened calf in sandals that were made for the stink of my feet. I saw the ring left fingerless. And I saw the father running out to meet me singing, "This son of mine that was lost is found." Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.